Hello, I'm Richard and welcome back to my channel over and over and over again, which features everything to do with Arsenal. It's currently half-time at the Emirates, Arsenal against Sheffield United. The score is Arsenal 0, Sheffield United 0, and it has been as bad as it sounds. We've created next to nothing really at all, and Sheffield United haven't either. It's been a very, very poor game, very low quality from both sides, if we're totally honest. It might have been a different story had we took the lead in the very first minute. It was a nice ball in from Aubameyang to Nketiah, but through the centre of the goal, just on the edge of the penalty area, his first touch was terrible, took him too far wide, and he wasn't able to do anything with it. That's probably the only decent chance we've created. We've had one or two moments, but nothing really great. We had a couple of corners from Willian, they were all right corners, certainly better than Pepe's at Liverpool the other night. At least they went into the box and created a few problems for the Sheffield defence, but they've dealt with it fairly comfortably. Aubameyang had an effort which was deflected just onto the top of the roof of the net, and then just before half-time he tried an acrobatic sort of scissors kick which went straight into the goalkeeper's arms, but other than that, that's been it really. The other end of the pitch, Sheffield United have put a couple of balls into the box, and we've dealt with them pretty comfortably really. I can't remember them having a shot on target. They had one effort that curled very far wide, and that's it really. It has been a very, very slow, poor game. It can only get better really. I mean, we need a lot more urgency. We need to pass the ball a lot quicker. We're just not making we're putting them under no real pressure at all. It's been quite comfortable for their defence and their goalkeeper in that first half. They can't have been expecting a game like this, I'm sure. We just look very flat and lacking ideas. We've been fairly good passing the ball sideways, but we've got no penetration from midfield. El Nenny's played well. He's got about, he's kept the ball moving, but we've just got no creativity in there. So Ceballos has been fairly anonymous. Aubameyang actually has been our most lively forward player, but he's quite lucky to still be on the pitch. It's a terrible tackle on him actually from Berg, I think it was, from Sheffield United. Very heavy challenge on his ankle. He went down and he seems to have been limping ever since. So I'm not sure if he's going to be able to last a full game. I'm sure he's having some treatment at this moment in the dressing room, but he's maybe fortunate that he's still on the pitch, because that was quite a nasty challenge. It could have easily been a red card, but it wasn't, because obviously it was a foul on one of our players. But you know, at the end of the day, we haven't deserved to be in front in this game. Very, very poor. So we need a lot more urgency in our passing. We're not getting our creative players on the ball. Willian hasn't done very much so far. He's not been in the game. I'll say Aubameyang has maybe been our most likely player, but even he's been very quiet, really. I say a couple of those chances and that was it. It's been very, very flat and very, very poor, and it needs to improve. Hopefully Arteta at this moment in time is getting into them and maybe looking at how he can change things. You know, we have got a couple of players on the bench that can maybe come on and make a difference. Lacazette, for example, Pepe, maybe this could be a game for him. He did play quite well in the FA Cup game against Sheffield United, if you remember. But Sheffield United have done what we expected them to do. They've got people behind the ball. They've shut down the spaces and made it difficult for us. But we've got to show more. The quality in an attacking sense is just not there at all. I say it's been far too easy for Sheffield United. So let's hope for a better second half. Let's hope that we can start to put them under a bit more pressure and start to create one or two chances. If we do that, then hopefully we can nick a goal from somewhere. But it's not looking great at the moment. It's half-time. It's Arsenal 0, Sheffield United 0. And it's been very, very poor. So I'll be back again in about an hour or so with a full-time report. It can't get any worse. Surely it can't. Please, let's hope it can't anyway, because that has been extremely, extremely poor. So we need a bit more in the second half. Let's see what happens. But at half-time, it's goalless and it's joyless as well. It's been dreadful. But we all live in hope that it's going to get better, isn't it? So join me at full-time. Hopefully it's going to be better. Hopefully there'll be some goals that we can score and win this game. Or maybe it's just going to be one that we nick 1-0. I mean, that will do, wouldn't it? Let's be honest. I think the problems are clear for all to see, aren't they, in this team and in the squad. We can see where the issues are. Let's just hope that somehow we manage to get some deals done tomorrow, because the season isn't maybe going to be quite so fun to watch, is it, with things as they stand, let's face it. But it can only get better. Let's be positive. The second half will be better. We will win. But so far, very, very poor. Half time is 0-0. See you for the second half. Come on, you Gunners. Let's do this. Come on.